All right, we've got lots 29 and 30. We're going to start with 29, which is 11-3. This would be My House, Birkenhoff. Again, a pair of littermate gilts here out of that tremendously deep litter of My House, Birkenhoffs that we were able to offer. And again, if you study the backside, the bottom side of their pedigrees, there's not much of that Birkenhoff stuff. I can't even say it with a straight face. There's not much of that stuff out there just because that hog just unfortunately wasn't able to give much in terms of semen, and yet at the same time, Decker, who's a machine down there, was able to get this one bred. And when I saw that pedigree flash up at the Indiana State Fair Open Show, I knew that I had to own her because that hog was so tremendous. And coming from Chad, I knew that there was some genetic piece there that we needed at our farm. And so 11-3, you talk about one that just got just looks like a lady. I think just tremendously feminine. To me, she probably looks the most like an Angus heifer in terms of her center body, in terms of her elevation there, and extension up front, coupling all of that with structural integrity.
Yeah, and this, your boss man there a couple of weeks ago, we sold the Tamworth Barrett the Kingpins, and he was doing the preview, and he said, Holy Tamworth, and I'm going to have to just go back here and say Holy 11 litter because they just keep coming out of this litter here. And back to your Angus heifer comment, I think this one, when I think of an Angus heifer is the ones that take a picture in a pasture, and then they've got a hind leg that works and functions like that's very unique to the beef industry, I guess, and I think that's where this one's so good. I mean, just looks like a lady. In terms of head and neck right there, still got that extra boldness of rib and center body right there. I think one that is tremendous in terms of her forearm and squareness of chest. She's got that same squareness as she goes right directly away from you. I just think an awfully special one here in this 11-3.
Yeah, 11-5, and I think one of the most unique things about this litter, in my opinion, is the differences in terms of type and kind, and yet at the same time where they're all good, they're all tremendous. So if you like ones that are a shot more feminine, you check out, -3. If you like them that are stouter and offer just a little more in terms of bone work and feature, with maybe just a little more stoutness and in terms of muscularity, you check out -5. So that's what makes this litter so good and so unique, because there's so many different ways a person could go here. This -5 gilt, man, I mean, you talk about one that's heavy duty in her skeleton. She's probably the stoutest in terms of her bone work in that 11 litter, in terms of anything in that litter, truthfully. So she's the one that reminds me most of Mama in terms of one that's just extra heavy duty in her skeleton, yet at the same time still big bodied and still able to reach and motor and just roll around the ring here.
Well, and I agree with what you said there because I think they're all different, but yet at the same time, I think the unique thing is that they don't sacrifice anything to get there. They're so unique in certain pieces and areas that they have, but still so good in every other area. I think one that, and like I've said numerous times, balance never goes out of style. These hogs can have extras, they have feature, they have density, and yet at the same time they can just do that in such a balanced look and still keep their structure within themselves and do it so well.
Again, first parity sow, bred by Decker, that I'm very, very happy that we tied into down at the Indiana State Fair Open Show. So again, really nice litter of 11s. This is lot 29, 11-3, and lot 30, 11-4, My House, Birkenhoff.
11-5.
Excuse me, 11-5.